Hi friends, I'm going to read you one of my favorite books called The Scarecrow by Cynthia Rylant. I have read this book so many times that I think I have it memorized. Scarecrows are, let me give you a closer look at this scarecrow. Scarecrows have a job. I think we see them perched high above gardens and fields, and we think we know the most important things about them. But there's more to a scarecrow's life than meets the eye. Scarecrows witness the passing of time. They see all the details of the seasons that sometimes we're just too busy to notice. A scarecrow has all the time in the world, so they can watch all the wonders as the seasons go by. Let me read it to you. The Scarecrow. Again, it was written by Cynthia Rylant and illustrated by Lauren Stringer. His hat is borrowed, his suit is borrowed, his hands are borrowed, even his head is borrowed, and his eyes probably came out of somebody's drawer. But a scarecrow's life is all his own. This is kind of what he sees with those borrowed button eyes. Stares at that all day long. It takes a certain kind of peace hanging around a garden all day. It takes a love of silence and air, a liking for long, slow thoughts of your own, and a friendliness towards birds. Yes, birds. Grackles, crows, starlings, blue jays. Ask them how they feel about the scarecrow and they'll say, lovely. They ignore the pie-pan hands and the button eyes, and they see instead the best gifts of the scarecrow. That is, his gentleness. They line up on his arms and they can chat to him all day long. The scarecrow knows he isn't real. A scarecrow understands right away that he has just borrowed parts made to look like somebody. But he knows this too. He knows that there's a certain wonder going on all around him. Seeds are being planted inside them. There are 10-foot-tall sunflowers and mammoth pumpkins and beans that just go on and on forever. He witnesses that all summer long. And though the scarecrow knows that he can as quickly be turned back into straw and buttons as he was turned into a man, he doesn't care. He has been with the owls in the evening and the rabbits at dawn, and he has watched a spider work for hours making a beautiful, intricate web like lace, and he has seen the sun tremble and the moon lie still. The scarecrow doesn't care what he's made of or how long he might last, for he has been a witness to life. The earth has rained and snowed and blossomed and wilted and yellowed and greened and vined itself all around him. I like the rainbow. His hat has moused mice, and his arms have rested birds. A morning glory is held tight to his leg, and a worm lives in his lapel. There's not much else a person might want, and the Scarecrow knows this. So he doesn't mind that there's always a smile on his face, or that his eyes are always wide open. He doesn't mind being up high, and he doesn't mind staying there. Oh, I like that mouse. Fixing his hat, I think, up there, right? The wind is brushing his borrowed head, and the sun is warming his borrowed hands, and clouds are floating across his button borrowed eyes. His button borrowed eyes. There's a little mouse in there too, that friend of his. The Scarecrow is thinking his long, slow thoughts. And soon, birds will be coming by.